Todd Jadlow. Does anyone remember him playing pro basketball? Said he hit him in the back of the head with a closed fist during a walkthrough, shoved him on the court against Louisville, cracked a clipboard over his head, dug his hand so deeply into his side he left bruises. He grabbed players by the onions and squeezed. He called Daryl Thomas a Ferrall and you-know-what, and then instructed managers to wallpaper his locker with female body parts, and he also threw tampons at Thomas. I was there for part of that time that Jadlow was there. I was there for 3 years of that, and I covered the team. I went to every game, you name it, I was there. I saw him humiliate a lot of players. I saw him verbally assault a lot of players. I saw him verbally assault me. I saw him cuss out everyone within earshot of that program. If you had anything to do with that program, he cussed you out. That was all there was to it. And but I never saw him punch anyone, and I never saw him grab anyone's onions, and I never saw him smash a clipboard over someone's head. I saw him smash clipboards. But I never saw him hit anyone, and I never saw him smash a clipboard over anyone's head. And I mean to tell you, I'm being as honest as possible when I tell you this. I never saw him hurt anyone. He's a friend of mine. I love him. I look up to him. He made a difference in my life. He was a huge factor in who I am today. He makes winners out of everyone. He's a absolute unbelievable teacher and educator. Everyone that ever played for him graduated and got a degree. There are millions of kids running around that played college basketball that are stupid, that never graduated, that never went to class, that never got their degree, that went to play one and done basketball and get out and go pro. That never happened on his watch at Indiana, or from what I've been told, at Texas Tech. So everyone that ever played for that man that I knew, there wasn't one person that I ever heard of at Indiana that didn't graduate. Now, there were players that quit, that couldn't hack it, and they couldn't take it. But it's funny, to me, they all knew what they were getting into when they went to Indiana. You knew what you were getting into when you got recruited and you went to play for Bob Knight. And then all of a sudden you get to play for Bob Knight and you become a wuss. I mean, your mommy and daddy, you call home and cry to mommy and daddy, and then you say you want to leave, then get out. You knew what you were getting into. I mean, how stupid are you? I don't believe anything he said about beating players and beating up and punching and smashing people over the head with clipboards. I never saw it, and I saw everything. I saw him light up everyone, but I never saw any of that happen. So, you know, the junkie trying to sell a story, trying to sell a book because he's obviously, wants to make money. That's what that smells like to me. First of all, let me repeat, I've never heard of him. I was there, I don't even remember this guy. I barely remember him. So, I remember the name vaguely. But I was there for at least 3 years he was there, and I don't even remember him. So, how bad did you suck, dude? I remembered everyone on that team except you. So, I think he's trying to make money. And what sells books? Dirt and lies and whatever. But I don't think you can convict Bob Knight for any of this stuff, and I don't care what anybody thinks.